Met Saint Quebec, man, the girl was heaven sent. Met Saint Quebec, man, the girl was heaven sent.
And welcome back to my channel. I decided to make a video entitled like how the quarantine has helped me embrace my singleness, because I wasn't always this content. I felt like I was like Cinderella or Rapunzel, wanting my long hair to go out the window and then my Prince Charming come up to save me. And now, because of the quarantine, I've been able to get in touch with myself, like the person that I was searching for all along, me. So I just think about my journey and actually how I got here. So y'all already know that I'm the author of this book right here, The Master Reset, A Girl's Ultimate Guide to Clearing No Space on her Spiritual Hard Drive. You can get it off of Amazon if you have not already gotten it. But just rewinding it back, I had wrote that book back in 2018. So like almost 3 years ago. And then when I published it, I didn't do what I was supposed to do as far as marketing, telling people about it, doing videos on it, kind of like I'm doing now. So I just hit publish and thought, everybody was gonna come and buy it. And people did, but I feel like, I didn't put myself out there, like I should have. I wasn't confident in the book just yet, it's just like, hey guys, look at this cool thing that I did kind of when I published a book, kind of like a science project or a school presentation, like, look guys, here's my book. And that was it. So fast forward to the quarantine, when everything was all on lockdown and we had nothing to do but to be by ourselves in our own thoughts. So me, I'm always the kind of person that wants to level up and improve myself in some kind of way. I always feel like I should be progressing and moving along. I should be able to see growth from my last year to my this year. So when the quarantine happened, it really made me think about my goals and the things that I wanted to do but I never did. And then I feel like with the quarantine and everything shutting down and the way everybody moved changed, it was like, wait a minute, tomorrow's not promised. You could keep pushing aside your to-do list all you want to, or your goals list all you want to, but nothing will get done. So that actually put a fire underneath of me, Cinquetta, go for it and let the chips fall as they may. You may not be perfect, you may not know all the answers, you may not know how to do all this social media stuff, but look, try. Make a mess, do what you need to do, but just try, put yourself out there. Here I am, putting myself out there. So through that, republishing my book, remarketing, relaunching it, I decided to start making content around the book. I redid my website. I hired a website designer because at first I had a website, but I did it. And actually those things are skilled. People that do digital marketing and content creation and website creation, that stuff is a skill. Although I can watch a YouTube video, I feel like it'll never, it just takes time to get to the level of professionalism that I want myself to look like. So I started that, I started my website, started blogging. Through all this, I became a certified life coach. So y'all, if y'all trying to learn how to write y'all book, hit me up. If you want to you just got out of a breakup, a bad situation, a disappointment in life, hit me up, because I also work on encouraging you in your self-esteem and helping you to get back out there. Bringing all the pieces back together, dust yourself off and try again and get back out there. And I also coach in the areas of singleness, right now, being able to embrace where you are and be content in your life. So that's my thing. So, okay, I did all that too. So I really realized dang, I'm really enjoying being a creative. I'm really enjoying putting myself out there, creating thoughts, blogging and all that good stuff. All that stuff you guys see me do now. I fell in love with it. And it's I fell in love with my thoughts and putting myself out there, and also through that connecting with other individuals, other females, other women such as myself that are also creatives, that are doing great good things in the world, uplifting and inspiring each other. So it's just dang, this whole time I was on the sideline scrolling through Instagram, looking at people like, oh, that's so cool. I want to do what they do. I want to be like that. And the whole time I could have, but I was just pressing pause on my life. But now, press play. I'm doing all these things. And I remember before, like, activities was more so like going out before the quarantine and stuff like that. Like my phone was going out, hanging out, you know what I mean, dating and stuff like that, aimlessly dating with no goal really in mind. But now I don't really want to waste my time. So, you know, if you're gonna get me outside of my house to date me, oh, you better be like coming with it, because I really don't have time to play, because I could have been at home reading the book, writing the book, or writing a blog, or doing one of these videos, you know what I mean? Like, being in my purpose. Now I feel like my purpose is to help women grow, to share my story, to encourage one another. We in this thing together. I want every woman to like uncover the gifts inside of them. Like for me, I learned it's like creating content, writing, storytelling, sharing my testimony, things like that. But for you, it could be like creating your own hair product, creating your own lashes, nail polish, things like whatever it is that you always thought about doing. I want to encourage you to do it, okay? Okay, I think I wanted to say don't procrastinate, don't overthink, don't overguesstimate yourself. Just go out and create and do. That is my number one thing. But back to how I realized, like, okay, so, you know, I'm up here doing my thing. So that's why I'm like, I hope you guys work on your purpose and your goals, and actually the things that like make you, like they say, that make you get up in the morning, the things that you would do for free if like no one would pay you. And I feel like the quarantine helped me with that. We had nowhere to go, so I really had like the opportunity to do a lot of introspection. I think that's how you say the word, or introspective thinking, and realize like, okay, Cinquetta, what do you want to do? And go for it. I want to see more of me doing more stuff. Like, you just wait, you buckle up your seatbelt. It's more to come. But it's like, I'm very grateful for this now. I didn't always feel this way. Like, oh my gosh, like I said, I just thought like, when I think about college and undergrad, like, you know, I just assumed that I was going to be my husband in college, you know what I mean? But it's just like, thank God that he didn't allow that to happen, even though, you know, whatever. But because it didn't happen, I'm grateful, you know what I mean? I can look back and see that that girl was not ready to be married. No, because I didn't know myself. I feel like if you don't know who you are, well, let me not generalize for myself. If I didn't know back then, not knowing who I was, like my husband, it would have been too much for a husband to bear, too much of a burden, you know what I mean? Because I'm just going to be looking for him to satisfy me. And really that internal validation, that internal satisfaction has to come from within. That's something that a husband cannot give me, you know what I mean? I could find my purpose, you know, serving and being a Proverbs 31 woman, raising children and things like that. But I feel like before I was a wife or a mother, like, I'm Cinquetta. So it's really good to actually, like, for me to expand and spread my wings. That way I can also share with my husband and my children, like, you can do it because I did it and I'm no one special, you know what I mean? Like, really, really make that point and come across. So yes, oh my God, y'all. So that is my story of how the quarantine really silenced me, really quiet me down, and helped me to realize, like, you got work to do. And it helped me to fall back in love with myself and my season as a single. Or I don't want to say season as a single, but, you know, being able to find love from within and not from men. Ooh, bars. Finding love from within and not from men. That's like where I'm at now. You know what I mean? I feel like now I'll be able to determine like someone that's matching my energy, you know what I mean? Because I love me. So I'm expecting you to love me too, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. But yes, so get back to what you want to do. This is a perfect time while things are quiet. Get back into the face of God, get back into your scriptures, your Bible study, do all that stuff, you know what I mean? Right now, the world's kind of slowed down, so now you can like get back to what you want to do. Get back to yourself. So that's my advice. Get back to yourself while we're on quarantine before the world opens back up again. Who knows, but let's see. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See y'all, and that's why I need to upgrade the phone. You see, I just cut out while I was talking. Like, after I offloaded all these apps, I still didn't have space, and I deleted a bunch of videos on my phone. Like, I really don't appreciate that, Apple. But anyway, yes. So let me think about what I was about to say.